has something to do with bringing down the awning. Could that be the problem? Stay tuned. Here we go. Eleanor's a big girl. She needs a ladder. What are you doing, honey? Tell everybody what you're doing.
Huh?
Tell everybody what you're doing.
I'm figuring out how to unlock this.
Does it require 2 people? Uh-oh. We might have to be back.
Huh?
Okay, folks. He says he has it.
No, I don't.
He doesn't have it. Hey, we're city folks. But we'll get her done. Could this be the trick?
That's disconnected.
There's a first time for everything.
Yeah. I just wish I'd have to do it sweating.
Yeah, it's about 85, 87 out here right now. But I'm not mad.
No, it could be cold.
Right? Let's see. What are we doing? Look at that. Oh, it's perfect. Look at that. That's the whole purpose you're opening it, to wash her up and make sure it worked. We figured it out. Well, he figured it out.
Nice shade.
Let's go inside. Oh, look at that. Wow, it's probably 5 degrees cooler already under here.
Yeah.
That'll come in handy.
Maybe I have to take this ladder with me. You know that.
Yep. The ladder.
Another
will be-
inventory ladder.
Right? Okay, he's going to wash her up, so we'll be back in a little bit.
Everyone, tonight I would like to sit here and discuss with you guys a part of me. I want you to know me, and my wife thinks I'm going to be the only one doing this, but she's going to get on here too. Just because she's video shy don't mean nothing. I can hold the camera too, just like she's sitting back there holding it on me. This ain't going to be a one-way street.
Okay.
I can guarantee you that. So, with that being said, I was born in Brooklyn, New York, in 1964. I'm Hispanic. I'm part Cherokee. And I came to Ohio in 1973. when I came here, I was a young kid, and my parents wanted to leave New York, so they shipped me here with my grandfather. I lived with my grandfather for quite a while, about a year, till my parents were able to come here. My grandfather was everything to me. He was a great man. You want to talk, the spiritual world talks about, we all know that we should be loving one another. That was my grandfather. No matter what your problem was, no matter how bad you needed help, he would help you. With that being said, that's who brought me up as a child, was my grandfather. I grew up with the knowledge of wanting to be a mechanic. I learned that from my uncle, my father's brother. He was a professional mechanic. He was what I became. No matter what, I can listen to your car and can tell you right away what's wrong with it without putting a computer to it. That was a gift that I inherited. I would say through the blood, because after my uncle passed away, that's all I wanted to do was work on cars. I'd gotten very good at them. I restored a lot of them. I can weld, I can fabricate, I can do body work, paint, build high performance engines. Whatever a vehicle is made of, I can fix it. Which brings me to this point now. I had so many jobs in my lifetime, but there was only certain ones that ran through my life as either a financial means of making money to a profession. I became a truck driver, driving 18-wheelers, and I was good driving trucks, but it got kind of shaky in the trucking industry because a lot of companies didn't want to take care of their stuff, so I had to get out. I couldn't be in a truck that was dangerous for me to drive on the street to hurt people, and it wasn't for me. I didn't feel safe, and I didn't feel safe for anybody else. But anyway, what I want to say in this story is everything that I've done through my life in learning has brought me to this point now. I love to drive. I love to drive. I am pretty good at fixing just about anything. And I can drive 18-wheelers, which puts me in the place I am now to drive a motorhome this size. I always dreamt of driving a tractor trailer cross country with my wife sitting next to me. That was our first plan. I figured, well, babe, why don't we just drive a rig and make tons of money and enjoy going across the states in it? But then I said, nah, it's still too much like a job. You're always going to be in a rush to get from one point to another. And we always dreamt of getting a motorhome. Finally, we got a motorhome. And the weirdest thing is that we talked about it and we thought about it, and I left it on the back burner because technically, financially, we're not ready to do this, but we have no fear to do it. So, and it feels good to get rid of everything we have to do it. For the simple fact is that instead of waiting for something to happen to either me or my wife, I'd rather give my children everything we have now and not worry about it later. So this way, there's nobody arguing over anything. So, it's easy for me and my wife to make this journey for that reason. Me and her, for some reason, we're not big on having all this stuff anymore. Because when you really think about it, we're pretty much programmed to think in our minds that we need all of this stuff. And all it is materialistic stuff holding you down because you gotta pay bills and you gotta, she's playing with the camera. I'm waiting for her to say, oh. So let's give me a minute here to see what she's doing over there. I don't know what she's doing.
You're fine.
Yeah, she's over there smiling, looking at me goofy. So I gotta say, if I keep talking, she'll say, oh, I didn't record that part. So I'm gonna see what she's doing over here.
You're good.
Am I? You
You're
sure?
good, I
It's not
promise.
gonna go bleep bloop and you're gonna say, oh, it's over.
I
Okay.
hope not.
Well, we planned it, we thought about it, and we talked about it, but it didn't become reality till lately. My wife was very serious because it went from us going to get a camper to go camping to she looks at me one day and says, I want to travel the world. Do you think we can travel the world? And I'm looking at her like, she didn't just ask me that. I was not expecting that. But then I started, my brain started thinking, well, you idiot, you've been thinking about it all these years. It ain't new. It just happened to pop up. So, at this point, I'm fixing to go on a 48 state trip here.
That's right.
And again, it's hard dealing with giving your stuff up, but you know what? It's not as hard as I thought. I'll be getting rid of some of the stuff so we can have some funds when we leave here, along with fixing the house up to get it renovated, and we're going to make this happen. It's not something that I thought of real good, but you know what? I've always thought, lately I've learned that if you think things up, if you think things out, you're not going to move forward. If you keep thinking about it, it's not going to get done. You're not going to move. So, my children, I love my kids to death, and I'm going to miss them very, very, very much, and I want them to know this. And for everybody that is watching these videos, I appreciate you to the fullest.
Absolutely.
I'm not good at being
So open.
so open, but I'll get better. We want to do this journey and meet a lot of people. I want to shake a lot of people's hands. I want to get to laugh with a lot of people. I want to get to know what other thoughts are out there in places that nobody sees to exist. You know, the only thing we see is what's in front of us. I want to go beyond that. If anything in my lifetime, I can say I raised my children, I got to meet a lot of wonderful people. I got to see a lot of beautiful places. After that, I don't care what happens after that. Because after that, I think when it's time for us to return, if we return, for all I know, I might want to just keep driving till I can't drive no more. And then I can say I'm done. But till then, I gotta keep rolling. I'm gonna keep pounding the miles and keep watching the smile on my wife's face, because she is tickled pink. Be patient with us, because we're going to do a lot of things that we all don't do things alike. That's the beauty of all this. You know, every time you see a video on RV, and it's not going to be the same. It's different people from different points of view, from different places. They're in different places than what we're going to be in. And we can share all these videos and cherish each other's trips. Because even though you haven't been where I'm at, I ain't been where you're at, so I can see it through your eyes. It's awesome, man. Huh? You sure? Okay? Those were your great granddaddies. Okay? So I want you to take care of them, okay? While I'm gone. Okay? You gonna take care of them? See, these were my daddies. See? Look. Okay? You gotta promise me, and Daddy gotta promise me you hold on to these and take care of them. Okay?
And when you play them, you got to think of Papa.
Yep. You gonna learn how to play them?
Let's see if you can play it. Let's see. Yeah.